citizens of Africa, fellow citizens, of Africa,
Blogging since 2003, hitting the left, the right, the center, black, white, red and yellow, loved by some, claimed by many, coming straight from New Jersey, via New York, via Jamaica, via a ship named Jesus, is Sunjata, Mr. Ola Tunji! Welcome to Garvey's Ghost TV, February 7th, 2011. It is Black History Month, an extension of the original Black History Week started by Carter G. Woodson. We would ask the audience to become familiar with Carter G. Woodson's work, such as The Miseducation of the Negro and its companion volume, The Education of the Negro. Now, in international news, Mubarak is still in office. As of this taping, Mubarak's day of departure is 3 days past. We suppose that he has had an air flight delay due to snow. While the U.S. administration has distanced itself from its envoy in Egypt, who said that Mubarak needs to hang around for an orderly transition, they apparently had no problem with Vice President Biden's comment that Mubarak is not a dictator, the preferred term being president for life, or the fanciful our boy in Egypt. In other international news, China's growing influence in Africa. Chinese small business people are gaining a foothold in Zambia selling chickens. This is much to the dismay of the local chicken farmers, as the Chinese are reportedly selling 2,000 chickens a week, while the locals are selling only 100. Seriously, if you can't beat a foreigner raising chickens and selling them in your own country, you have a problem. In other Africa news, new law proposed in Malawi. Malawi lawmakers have proposed a bill that says, in part, any person who vitiates the atmosphere in any place so as to make it noxious to the public, to the health of persons in general, dwellings or carrying on business in the neighborhood or passing along a public way shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Mr. Shaponga, a trade lawyer, insists that this includes farting, breaking wind, pooping, and that local chiefs would deal with any offenders harshly. Speaking of odd laws, here in the United States, students at UC Irvine who disrupted a speech by Israeli Ambassador Michael Oren are being charged with criminal conspiracy to disrupt a meeting and speech. How's that democracy working out for you? Meanwhile, not to be outdone, congressional Republicans have proposed an amendment to the federal ban on federal funds being used for abortion, which would redefine rape. Federal funded abortions would only be available to those who experienced forcible rape. This was to make sure that there was no confusion with consensual rape. In New York news, a nun has faked a rape report. Nun Mary Turcotte told police that she was raped by a hulking black man. She is a member of Soldiers of the One. No, sorry, wrong universe. Oh, sorry, she is a member of the Apostles of Infinite Love. Apparently, she lied in order to cover up consensual sex with a bodega worker. Apparently, we were to believe that a hulking black man hit her on the head and dragged her in her habit, like all these robes, like all this, 8 blocks, and no one saw anything in New York. Word is Mary will be joining Heidi Jones in therapy for white women dealing with the trauma of losing brown penis. We here at Garvey's Ghost don't usually do celebrity gossip. But this being Black History Month, you would think that rapper Method Man would have the decency to not make comments like, "No, I don't like peasy afros. Sorry, I don't like dreads either. I like a woman to get her hair did." First of all, don't apologize. Be a man. Don't say sorry. Just state your mind. If you mean it, say it. Secondly, I suppose your mama's mama didn't have peasy hair. Seeing as your complexion all, you may not have blackness that goes that far. But anyway, for all us real men, real black men who appreciate what and who we are, yeah. In other Black History Month gifts, we have the Tea Party. The gift that keeps on giving. Michelle Bachmann gave the response to the President's State of the Union presentation. Never mind that she's not a part of the establishment. Never mind that she's just a fringe group that didn't exist so long ago. How did she get on a national cable television program in the first place? But anyway, Michelle Bachmann showed us why we need year-round Black history education. Bachmann said that America at its founding was how unique in all of the world. That one nation that was the resting point from people groups from all across the world. It didn't matter the color of their skin. It didn't matter their language. It didn't matter their economic status. Once you got here, we were all the same. Isn't that remarkable? Yes, someone voted her into office and gave her time on national cable TV to speak. I have a YouTube channel. There has been a police beating in Houston of the alleged burglar who was released by community activist Quanell West.
He's repeatedly kicked. We count 4 officers doing the kicking. Then one officer lands 5 separate kicks. It looks like the kicks are landing on Holly's head. you'll see more kicks. Holly has been on the ground, cops on top of him, all around him, for about 20 seconds. And then another police officer lands 5 heavy punches. The officer who did the kicking in the beginning does it again, this time from behind. Then he stomps on the back of Holly's legs. Then just before Holly is picked up to be taken to a patrol car, there's another.
The officers involved are being charged with misdemeanor official oppression. I'm Mr. Tunji. This has been Garvey's Ghost TV, February 7th, 2011. Ting and ting and ting.